Hi, good day fellow masters and to our professor, Dr. Grace Flores. I am Jefse and Eroha, a teacher 1 of Santa Maria Elementary School. Today, I will going to discuss to you the third type of job attitude, which is the organizational commitment. But before we will proceed, let us first have a review on what is attitude. Attitude may be defined as an individual evaluative statements, either favorable or unfavorable, about objects, people, or events. There are three types of job attitudes. First is the job satisfaction. Job satisfaction describes a positive feeling about a job resulting from an evaluation of its characteristic. The second one is the job involvement. Job involvement, which measures the degree to which people identify psychologically with their job and consider their perceived performance level important to self-worth. And the third one is the organizational commitment. One of the challenges that businesses face today is how to keep employee engaged and committed to their organization. Employees with high organizational commitment exhibit a high desire to realize the company goal and to remain in the company. So what is organizational commitment? Organizational commitment is defined as a psychological state that is representative with the organization and influences the employee's decision to remain employed at the particular organization. The three most found organizational commitment definitions are the strength of an individual's identification with an involvement in a particular organization, the psychological attachment and the degree to which the employee internalizes characteristics of the organization. The third one is a psychological state that binds an individual to an organization. Traditionally, organizational commitment has defined through either a behavioral or an attitudinal approach. When we say behavioral approach, it views commitment as a state of being bound to the organization by personal investment. And attitudinal approach refers to a commitment as both a state in which an employee identifies with a particular organization and its goal as the degree to which the employee wishes to maintain membership in the organization in order to assist in achieving these goals. A three-component measurement of assessment was developed by Mayer and Allen in 1991. There is, in fact, three distinct and separate constructs of organizational commitment. You continue working for an organization because you have an emotional connection and a desire to remain there is known as affective commitment. Or you continue working for an organization because you face pressure from others to remain and you have a sense of moral obligation to maintain membership. This is known as normative commitment. Or you continue working for an organization because you cannot afford to leave. This is known as continuance commitment. So, Effective commitment describes the extent to which an employee wants to be part of the organization. Continuance commitment describes the extent to which an employee feels they need to remain at the organization. A normative commitment explains the degree to which feels that they ought to remain at the current job. This and now let's take a look on these following situations. When an employee says, "Oh, my job is rewarding and I enjoy coming to work each day," this shows an effective commitment. And when an employee says, "My salary and my benefits get me a nice house in a nice area," this attitude shows a normative commitment. And when an employee says, "My boss has invested much time in training and mentoring me," this attitude shows a continuance commitment. It is being said that a person who is effectively committed than someone who is not so attached to keep up with the developments in the occupation and to remain within the organization. The same is true with of people who have a strong normative commitment. Also, a people who have a strong continuance commitment are generally less inclined than those who remain for other reasons to involve themselves in occupational activities besides those required to continue membership. And that organizational behavior models predict that committed employees will be willing to make personal sacrifices and even perform organizational citizenship behaviors for the organization and do not depend primarily on external rewards and punishments. And as an employee and a part of an organization, we have to remember this. When you're committed to something, you accept no excuses, only results. And that ends my report. Thank you and good day.